It's Tom Ford to win by 6 frames to 5.
Yeah, he's also beaten Neil Robertson. So he's not scared of reputations.
60, one of the best of the week, one of the best of the season, actually, when the balls were awkward. So he's proved he can handle the big occasion. But it's his style of play that has been transformed. His first match against He Guojiang, he was really struggling in the first couple of frames. As he said, he was...
That's a really good opening red from Lei Peifan.
Never been higher than 73. He's been off the tour a couple of times. Got back on at the start of last season. Difficult moments, losing his professional status a couple of times. He's got the battle scars to show for it, but what doesn't break you makes you stronger. All of that great experience, and now here he is with the chance to play in a major final.
And that's what he's doing. He's getting stronger, isn't he? Missed that one, though. And you could say that's a kind of a let-off. He was a little unfortunate there, Mark Allen. The red catch in the side of the pack.
The win against very impressive one. He was 3-1 behind. He'd lost 2 frames on the black, and that always stings. But in the...
Whether to go into the reds or play for the loose one. Decided to go into them. And that's a very attacking shot, but that's unlucky.
I found 6.
But that's the risk you take when you go. Mark Allen can try and develop the black. Oh, and didn't he play that one well? Half-ball cannon on the red, freed the black.
It's not just the heavy scoring that's impressed. On average, for his 4 matches, 22 seconds a shot. That is a big leap up from where he was at, say, the UK Championship. And indeed, where he's been for the last few seasons, when, of course, this week... In one of his matches, he was operating at just over 18 seconds a shot, so dividends at the moment.
Yes, and for us as well, as
17.
spectators, we like to see him attacking the balls and making big breaks. 8. And he'll want to stamp his authority on.
So something of an unknown quantity for Allen.
$25.
But he'll...
Yeah, not the best positional shot from that red to blue, finishing straight. But fortunately, there is a red near the right corner.
$31.
Lei Peifan playing his first ranking semi-final. Mark Allen is 41st.
39. $45.
With the colour.
$53.
No question that Lei Peifan was unlucky. But it is an occupational hazard, as Joe says, when you play that shot. It's amazing how often it does happen.
60.
And Mark Allen, more of the same from Allen, though. This is fluent snooker from him. Played that lovely shot to get on the black at the start of this frame and hasn't looked back since. Looking for his second Scottish Open title, of course, having won it 6 years ago. You had a few things to say in commentary, as we know, about his pace of play at the UK Championship, when he was operating at around
66.
31 seconds a shot. He's taken nearly 10 seconds off that this week. That's some change. Pretty much everything. And was known for his terrific break building, pace of play. He's missed that red, but it's academic. It's a very good break of 73 from Mark. The pistol leads 1-0. Second semi-final at the Meadowbank. The Scottish Open, Lei Peifan looking to swallow the disappointment of the first frame when he was in. Knocked in the blue, went into the reds, and unfortunately for him, knocked a red in as well. And Mark Allen stepped in with a very impressive, punishing break of 73. He's already knocked in 8 centuries this week, 6 of them in his last 2 matches. 6, of course, is...
Getting to the semi-finals of a tournament for the first time. Bound to inspire you.
Wow.
What a shot that was. Needs to slow down though, otherwise it will only be 1 point.
Which sounds like a nonsense, but it's kind of true, isn't it? Got too much action on it.
Yeah, he deserves to be a frame winner. It's just going to be 1 point. Although, having got the snooker, who knows what it could lead to. Shot. It just shows you what he can do, what's in his armoury.
And this is not particularly...
He's got to get central, and he didn't.
Only 3 other players have won as many as 4 home nations titles since it began in 2016. Judd Trump, who opted not to play this week, is top of the tree with 6. Mark Selby.
This is a little tempt to this red neutral angle to play off the 2 cushions for the black. I'll stun it in. Now, this for Lei Peifan.
1.
The 1-year list, so if he wins today, he'll be looking good for the World Grand Prix in the new year. And that's a very lucrative event coming up.
Yes, and All he needs to do is win. The hardest thing to do, isn't it?
16.
You don't have to wait 2 years like you used to do. You're springboarded up the rankings.
17.
Wow, he was a long way away from that one.
Lei Peifan, 22.
Is that he can only leave the red he's playing on. Oh, can you see the one to the middle? He's hit the wrong red. So, Lei Peifan, not punished.
One.
At the table, he can forget that now. One of the best in the world. He's had a lot of success in recent seasons, and he makes a positive start, stays with Mark Allen in the early
6.
stages. If he gets a few frames behind, it could.
Yeah, he's got the direct. And he mustn't miss easy pots.
Lei Peifan,
That wasn't
10.
easy, but yeah, good shot. Good shot. In off the red. Great shot. I thought he would have maybe pot a couple of balls, get his arm going again.
9.
So Mark Allen back in, having made a break of 73 in the first. Fluent start from Allen, and that's kind of been the name of the game for him so far in this tournament, with 8 centuries.
17.
Unless he can play for that red directly above the black. And hasn't been fortunate.
Mark on 24.
Could only leave. Yeah, the red hasn't gone past the middle pocket on the right side of the table. This one looks ultra thin. Yeah, excellent shot. He nearly overcut it. It's
6.
a big bounce. And then to make a mess of the red. Two good opportunities there.
Mark on.
Yeah, very good pace. Ball to the middle. He's got to be very careful of the push shot here. That's the fair shot.
One.
And another bite at the cherry.
He's got a great touch, Mars have. So good when he's in amongst them. Oh, he spotted something on his tip there. Maybe a stray fibre, but he's okay. He made a tricky shot look easy there, and he's given himself a chance now to double his...
9.
Yeah, he's going to need the red in the balk area. And the colour as well. Now, needs a good angle on the pink or blue to get down to the last red from the black.
Seventy.
He's left that a little short. And that was...
So this frame not done yet.
Should be snookered here though.
Mark on. 23.
Got to hit it. Got to get it safe. He's hit it. But it's not safe. Red and the colour needed. And I think he's struggling at the moment. Another snooker coming up. Push the black to the cushion. A little bit of insurance.
Yes, there have been quite a few missteps in this frame. Lei Peifan had a couple of chances. He missed a red to the right corner. And then the right centre. Then a safety mistake. Let Allen in to get control of the frame, which he still has, even though he's yet to kill it off.
Yes, he'd have been better missing the ball there. He would have can only tie.
Two.
Yeah, it's not there points in the game. Well, that will make him feel better.
5.
Yes, very nicely cued. Not the prettiest frame, a few errors on both sides, but Mark Allen has surely got the job done now.
9.
This evening,
14.
huge golf in the rankings and big match experience. And that task is looking a little bit harder with Mark Allen having taken an early advantage. What's he up to here? He's full of Christmas spirit, isn't he? Exhibition stuff already. It's only 2 frames of a possible 11, but it's Mark Allen who's taken them to lead 2-0. So in their first meeting, it's Mark Allen who breaks off in frame 3. 6 is the target.
once again, he could have took that one on. Yeah, and I think this is a strong point. Yeah, just in case. What a shot. Just the paint. Another mistake.
Early in this match.
Yeah, and he could still be thinking about that, to be fair. Philip could still be thinking about knocking that red in. Sometimes it's very difficult to get these kind of things out of your mind, and you've got to do it pretty quickly. The red from the pink spot, which allows the pink to go onto its spot now, if he chooses to play for it.
Seven.
This arena will feel like a whole new experience for him.
He won 3 titles last season. Dean on the one-year list. He also dominated the Champion of Champions, that big invitational. Thrashed Judd Trump in the final. The way he's playing right now, he's going to take some stopping.
19.
Good recovery. And now he can play for choice into the left corner. If he's not quite on it, he's on the one to the middle. And decided to play for this one to the right of the black.
$30.
So change of plan.
45. 46.
'Yeah, and doesn't need to go into the reds. The 3 loose. It's really costing.
Please make sure
dearly.
your phones are on silent.
He can afford to play down for the blue. This is the shot. Mark Allen.
54.
Has struggled with this new cloth. Just overrunning his positional play, under hitting it. And
4-2 behind to win 4 on the bounce against a ranking champion this season.
60.
Needs to slow down. And again, just the red needed. And it's there. A little fortunate because he didn't play for the plant. And now, no way back.
$74.
Could this be number 9? No reason why it shouldn't be.
Semi-final debutant.
82.
A safety error at the start of this frame just presented Alan with a good chance, and once again he's taken it with a frame-winning break, as he did in the first frame. After Lei was a bit unlucky. But is a big one for Lei Peifan.
90.
But it's just good to see Mark Allen showing the old fluency that first made his name as a professional. He's been very effective at winning tournaments regularly by playing a more conservative style, but this is Aston, and his best is brilliant. Not quite century number 9, but Mark Allen has monopolised the table so far. Lei Peifan is in all kinds of early bother here at the Meadowbank. Allen extending his lead to 3 frames to 0. Here in frame 4.
Lei Peifan to break.
High break of just 22. A few potting errors, a few safety mistakes, and it all adds up to a lopsided scoreline at the moment in favour of the former Scottish Open champion. Mark Allen 3-0 to the good, halfway to a place in the final and a showdown with Wu Yize.
Chance for his opponent, he's going to make him earn his chances. Yeah, don't blame him playing the safety. Well, that's an attacking shot from Lei Peifan, clearing the red. Keep that tied up. Keep it into a safety game. But by doing so, he's left that.
In this arena with the fans around 3 sides of this single table, all eyes on the 2 players in action in the Stephen Hendry Trophy.
Seems to have got the speed of the table now, doesn't he? Last 2 shots. He's taking the risk. Got to avoid that red. Well played. He's missed it. So this is more difficult, but a little safer if he misses. So close. Oh, is that red going to go on the cushion? It's one you feel he must.
6.
Maybe this time.
It's almost outside the line of his left eye. Certainly worked for him this week. Whatever happens tonight, it's been not just the fact that he's broken new ground, but the players he's beaten to achieve it.
12.
And if held on after the interval.
Try and win the frame at this visit.
$20.
Play for. You can get to either.
Of the week against Bingham, a 1-3-4.
His plan was to go, so digging down into the cue ball. Well, you've got to concentrate. Yeah, and he pushed a red safe as well, which is immediately coming back off the cushion. I caught it too thin. Another excellent pot, but he needs that cue ball to slow down just too far.
Lei Peifan 1. Oh, no
Good
miss.
speed.
Lei Peifan 4.
Alan in this tricky situation.
Yeah, would rather have been on a colour though. And this is what I was saying, doesn't want to come the other side of the red, although he's hit it. Well, he's badly hammered.
1. Lei Peifan 1.
Yeah, that's good. That's some insurance.
From 4-1 behind. And Higgins have made 3 centuries.
That is a very good return. Caught it too thick. And he's left it to the corner.
He's not getting away with his...
Could come into play.
Oh no. That was never in. That's a big let-off.
Real middle. Don't think he has. No, just the safety.
Another mistake, catching the blue full ball.
Yeah, but nothing easy left. Well, the last time he played with the rest, He missed it by some distance. That's a good one though.
One.
It's a good pot.
Lei Peifan 8.
Back into contention in this match before the interval. Bit of a wave of the cue there, which is not normally a good sign.
No, he's caught it miles and miles too thin.
One.
So
Behind, having lost 2 black ball frames, he was in trouble last night against Tom Ford, and each time he's come up and he's played a really solid frame here. Stuck into it, he missed the long red into the right corner. And that should.
that was the
17.
red he needed.
Frame is done.
$25.
And I think this went away with it. Had he won this frame, would have been very hard to see a way back for the underdog, but this has been... His highest break remains just 33, but
33.
he's dominated a real boost going into the second half of the match. No short hopes to play his compatriot at the same age, Wu Yiza, tomorrow. That's still a very tall order. But this is very encouraging stuff. This is more like it. This is the kind of snooker he's been producing this week. The clearance that he made against Ford last night
55.
to lead 4-3 was one of the best you'll see. Balls were awkward. The crowd really enjoyed that little contribution of 57 from Lei Peifan, and that gives him a foothold in this semi-final. Mark Allen still very much in charge. He's played pretty well without playing at his best, but Lei crucially has won the fourth. Allen at the interval leads.